So welcome back to Tech Tuesday, the
Yeah.
online edition. Our theme for this is going to be like, everyone's, not us, we're too busy, but other people who are not working are binge watching TV shows. So I'm going to call this the online series. So this is season 1, episode 1. So welcome to the show. Today we're going to be talking about using Google Classroom for workflow. Now that we're giving assignments and we need to get assignments from our students, might be like overwhelmed and inundated with if our students are sending things to us via email. If they're emailing all their assignments, then your inbox is going to be so flooded and crazy. You're going to miss important things like my emails inviting you to Tech Tuesday because you're going to have 1,000 emails. So Google Classroom is a great tool for workflow management. It's a great way to post an assignment. Have your students put their work there, and then it'd be nice and neat inside a little folder. So I'm going to go over some suggestions that I have for staying organized, because that's really the key to surviving this, right? So let me share my screen. Okay. Welcome to the online series.
Very cute. You made it?
Yeah, I found this template online. If you ever want templates, backgrounds for Google slideshows, I have tons of pre-made ones that are really cool, like this one.
So very cool.
Okay, so as you know, we're talking about Google Classroom today. All right, so the first thing I want to do, this is our class code for Google Classroom. Are you guys on my Google Classroom already for distance learning?
I don't know. How are we supposed to be
I think
on?
you put me on it.
Yeah, I think that you are.
Right.
So just in
But
case,
I am not.
you can jot down this code right now, and then you can join our classroom to make sure, because we have lots of resources for to help you.
Where do I go? To Google Classroom?
Yeah, Google Classroom, 9 dots, Google Classroom. You're gonna
Yeah,
click.
but now your thing is very big. I cannot go out of it.
So you can minimize the screen. You can click exit full screen from the Zoom, so you can.
But I don't see it. I know that, but now I don't see it. Exit from. No, I cannot see it.
So if you hover your mouse on the screen, or if you just click escape on your keyboard, click the escape, ESC.
Okay, thank you.
A lot of time when I'm working or teaching, I'll have my Zoom in half the screen and I'll have my work on the other half, so I can see both things at once. It makes it smaller, so it's like, it has its plus and minuses.
I should open a new classroom?
So you're gonna, when you're in Google Classroom, you're gonna click the plus button on the top right corner. You're gonna click join class, and then this is the code.
Okay. Create class.
Not create class, join class.
Or join class?
Yep.
But I don't have a class yet.
No.
What?
I am not on your class yet.
That's what you're gonna do right now. You're gonna click join class, and then this is the class code to join my class.
Oh, zit, I was in Hebrew. Now I have to change everything. Okay, joining. Yofi, here I am, Daniel.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go through it with you in a minute of what we have in there.
Yeah.
But welcome. There's tons of resources for you. So if you are running into trouble, there might be an answer for you there. Let's just see who just joined.
Terry. Oh.
Hi, Terry. Good morning. Terry is no video and no sound, so she can't talk to us. But all right, Terry. So just now, I just showed them our Google Classroom for our resource center for distance learning. I think you're already in there, so I'm going to keep going so you may miss anything. Okay. All right, great. So Here we go. Here's what I'm going to go over today, and then we're going to jump into it. So number one, as I mentioned already, staying organized in Google Classroom is crucial for your success and your students' success. Google Classroom it's very easy for it to get messy and confusing. So we have two suggestions to help streamline your classroom. Number one is using topics, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And the next one is developing a numbering system. That way your students know which assignment they're up to. And again, I'll show you an example of that. The next thing that we'll see if we have time to get to that today or maybe next time is sharing strategies, how you're sharing the work out to the students. Is it just material that you want the kids to look at, or is it an assignment that you want the kids to turn something into you? And the last little tip thing is that you can create one assignment that you can post to multiple classrooms. So if you're like a middle school teacher and you teach 3 sections of the same class, you can create one assignment and post it out to all 3 classes in one click. All right. So managing workflow in Google Classroom. As we said, the key is organization. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the stream versus the classwork section. So let me pull up the Google Classroom so you can see what I'm talking about. So here is my dashboard of Google Classroom. These are all the classes that either I am a teacher of that I created, or classes that I'm a participant, student in people's classes, so I can help give advice sometimes. So let's pull up our distance learning resource classroom. So I just mentioned the stream and I mentioned the classwork section. So let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see on the top, can everyone see this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. So I don't know, sometimes it blocks. So here we go. So this is the stream. A stream is just a linear progression of what you've done in the classroom. It's a way that when you post something in the classwork section, it automatically comes into the stream. Like for example, right here, you can see that yesterday, I don't know what date it is anymore, right? Who knows, 2 days ago, I posted a new material, Tech Tuesday, your new favorite series. So you can see that automatically when I created material in my classwork, it automatically created this little blurb on my stream so that my students can see what the most recent thing I did is. You might find this helpful. Your students might find this helpful, so they can scroll through and they can see what's recent. You can see the different posts, or you could just say this is really confusing and messy and I don't like this. So you have to make a decision how you want to work in Google Classroom. Do you want to post your assignments in the stream? You can, as you can see right here, you can post whatever you want. You can post your assignment, what you're doing here, or
On the outside, you mean, just like on the board?
Yeah, that would be just exactly. It's kind of the stream is kind of just like your whiteboard. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do, I tell them that you have an assignment here, and then they open it.
Okay, Tov. So let's look at where the assignments live. That's inside classwork. So if we open classwork, now I mentioned topics, remember? And let me show you what they are in case you don't know. The headings, see Tech Tuesday, Early Childhood, these are all topics. Now it's like nice and neat and cute how it's like a big topic and then there's work inside. See, so these 3 things only have 1, these 4. But if you keep going down, see now you have the topic of support and there are 3 different things in there. Remember how I talked about the numbering system? See how I put this number 001, 002, 003? See how it's like super neat and organized, and then the kids will know. So if you make a reference, let's say one of your kids doesn't know what assignment they're up to, you can write it's in the stream, or you can tell them when you're zooming them, okay, we're up to assignment number 3. How are you feeling? So that way you can like pinpoint where they are so it's cleaner. I'm going to show you another classroom that's kind of messy that I have that I need to clean up, and you'll see the difference. So let's see how it's so nice and neat and organized. You can also notice, like for a reference, you can also see like the dates on here when they were made, and that could also help the kids figure out like where they are. these
But
were all.
Danielle, why are you numbering it? What's the point of numbering?
So why am I numbering? So I just said like, because it gets super messy. Like, let me show you my other class. This is my computer module class.
Numbers will put it in order, like the Google Classroom will order it for you. Is that
Yeah,
right?
because look at this. Look at the difference. Like, just see how clean the numbering system worked, how it looked. And now, like, here, like, so it's technically, there's an order here, right? Like, here you go. Like, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, you know? But sometimes, like, you can move things around technically. So kids could get thrown off. Like, you can drag any of these things and move the order.
But it's only for the same subject. When you have different subject, it's I don't
So
know.
that's so that's how you can decide where you want your topics to be. So as you can see, like right here, my topics are assignments, scavenger hunts, exit tickets. So you could have a do now topic, an exit ticket topic, let's say, just to help like manage your class of how it works. Like, so then you can set up, your kids will know when they arrive to your Zoom or to arrive to your class that day, their work will be a do now, and then an assignment, and then an exit ticket, let's say, to like manage the workflow of your class. Or you could just have like one assignment, and in that assignment you could just have, let's say, the date of that class, and then like the name of the assignment, and then inside, if you open the instructions, for example, let's find one. Here, so see, this is another way to do it. I have the title of my class that day, and then I have all my details of as you can see, like the date, the time of my class, here, the expectations, do now, activity.
Where are you now? I don't see what you are showing. Where are you?
I'm sharing my screen in Google Classroom.
No, I know, but you are which one? Brain
It's
Pop?
in classwork.
Yes, Zoom, Google Classroom, at Puzzle.
Google Classroom.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of like figuring out what works for you and what works for your students and keeping them organized. So there's a bunch of different ways to.
If I post an assignment and then I want to give it to them, like it's due in a week. So then the next thing I'll say, finish the research project that was assigned 3 days ago, but the link is 3 days ago. So now they have to go back now to look for it, or can I repost the same link? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's why like if you number it and it's like clean and clear, then they'll know, like they'll be able to find it themselves.
I assigned it on Monday, March 16th, and it's due on Friday of that week. But the link is on Monday.
So let me show you this. As I was mentioning, you can move around things in Google Classroom. So, for example, if you want to bring, so right now, on my stream, this is the top, right, that I edited new material. Sorry, didn't want that. But let's say I want this message to be my first thing, so that I draw their attention to this. So if you click on the 3 dots right here, you can move
to top.
You can move that way it focuses.
No, if you go back to the other page with your classwork, and now you have an assignment in one, my topics are split up by dates. Homework for Wednesday, homework for Thursday, homework for Friday. So how do I bring one from one topic to the next topic?
You could just pull it. You could drag it and move it.
So do you think I should just do that in order to bring the link down to the next day?
Yeah, also another thing you could do that Siri Lamb actually recommends is she has a today section. So like, for example, let's just make a new one. Let's just say like work today. And then I'm going to make a topic, and the topic is going to be called today. You know, and pretend I made something and I post it. Now, so the top of my classwork will be called today, whatever you want to call it, you know, and then
drag the stuff in there for the day.
You can drag whatever you want. You can drag it, and then you can move it later.
Oh, I didn't know you could drag it into another topic.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I'll press something, it'll say copy link, and then I don't know if that works. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that. Yeah, you could just pull. You could drag and pull and put it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's new. They didn't used to have it. It's nice.
I'm a little bit behind. I put something yesterday and I didn't really know how to do it, so it went already to one student that I didn't want to go.
Okay.
How do I?
You have to do it as a draft before you assign it. You have to show her, Danielle. Share your screen.
Yeah. So 2 things. Number 1 is that if again, this right now, like this topic, Google Classroom, we give a 3-hour training in the summer for this. So this is a lot of information right now. So don't worry if you're overwhelmed. We can definitely set up like one-on-one, like more in-depth training. I can show you that quickly, but I know it's a lot of information right now. So not worry. All right. So you said that you said
I had something from last year that Naomi Gaze put in my thing. I said,
oh, great. Okay. You want to reuse a post from last year?
right. And then, I don't know, I did something wrong. One of the kids answered it already. I was like, oh, great.
Oh, you didn't want them to see it yet?
Right.
Okay. So let me show you how to schedule it.
Oh, I just save it as a draft and then I click assign.
Yes.
I had no clue.
Google loves giving you multiple options, like multiple ways to do any one thing. So let's say we want to assign this for our work today, but we want to prep it for 2 days from now. So if I go to create and I make a new assignment,
Okay.
let's say Thursday.
Sorry, Danielle, I am not with you. I don't know. I didn't move from here, but I am in Google
No,
Classroom.
because you opened your Google Classroom. She has hers on.
Oh, are you not in Zoom anymore?
Not at all. I am with you. I didn't open mine.
You didn't open yours?
No,
Do you see my screen? Are you seeing my screen moving, or are you seeing your Google
I
Classroom?
didn't see it moving. I
Okay,
was
so
on Google Classroom. The subject was Google Classroom, but I didn't move
So
from
what I
it.
want you to do is on the bottom of your screen where you see the Google Chrome icon.
Yeah,
So we need, or do you have a Zoom? What kind of computer do you have?
a laptop.
A Chromebook or something else?
Something else, but I have a Chrome here.
Okay, so
I
you
have
need to
Chrome.
find the Zoom. Like you need to find our Zoom and open it back up.
Danielle, sometimes my screen blocks the Zoom and then I gotta move the screen. Is there?
Yeah. It's all about. Yep. It's all about.
Here I am back to you. Okay,
See me? See my screen?
I think so. Yes.
I'm typing Thursday.
Now I
See it?
see the create.
All right, great. So I'm in this. So let me just start from the beginning because you missed it. So I made a new topic called today. So see, look, it saved my draft. You see that?
Oh, okay.
And see how it's blurred out. See how it's
Right.
gray. That
Right.
that reminds me of it, and it shows me right here it's a draft. So if I want to keep working on it, I just click on the 3 dots and click edit, and it'll bring me back in here. Okay.
Okay.
So blah blah blah. Right here are my instructions. Now, see up here where it says assign.
Right. Okay.
See, there's a drop down menu. So there's 3 things you can do. You can assign, which means post it right this second. You can click schedule. So let's say you have it all ready to go and your thing for Thursday is all fully complete. You can click schedule and then you can tell it to release on a certain day and then what time even. So let's say if you want to do all your work and it's finished and you want to just like boom, 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 every day it's going to open up at 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or what Terry was saying is another great suggestion, that I do this a lot of times also, so I have more control over it, because like I get nervous when you click schedule, like it like leaves and you kind of forget about it. So like it kind of sometimes it gets me anxious. Like I forget, did I do it? Did I not do it? So sometimes I just do save draft, and when I click save draft, you saw it. It's going to be up here, and it's going to be, as you saw, like right at, so that whenever I'm ready to post it now,
Then you just
I can just click edit, and then I click assign, and it'll go out.
you click assign, and that's how it goes out. So that's what I must have somehow.
That's the difference between assign, schedule, and save draft. Actually, a future topic that we're going to go over, but since it's only 3 of you, I can give you more personal attention.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so I don't want to get into too much because I don't want people being overwhelmed, which I'm sure it already happened. But so those are like the 2 concepts right now. The 2 big concepts that I wanted to go over was for organization, was the stream versus classwork section of how you want to work with Google Classroom in terms of how you're giving the information to your students, and then organizing things by topic. Now, the next thing is how the kids are handing it in. So I'm going to show you one more thing, and then we're going to give you some time for questions. Then technically it was over 4 minutes ago, but I keep going for a little bit. So number 1, we're in classwork section, and you see my topics right here. Okay, now let me go to, when I click create, I just want to go over this quickly. The different types of material you can do. So as you can see, the first one's an assignment. You create an assignment when you want your students to turn work into you. So let's say you want your kids to create a Google Doc and write a paragraph and submit it. Okay, let's say you want your kids to do they're doing a presentation or a project and they're making a Google slideshow and you want them to hand it into you, or anything you can think of. So that's assignment. It's only when kids are handing something into you that you want to grade, give feedback, send back to them. Let's say you just want to give them like a packet and they're not doing anything in it, they're just looking at it, let's say, or you want to give them a picture. Then you would do material. Material is only things they can look at. They cannot interact with it. Do you see the difference between assignment and material?
Okay.
How does material show up? Because let's say I'm posting
Shows up
something.
like, see right here? See Tech Tuesday?
Okay, so it still shows up in the classwork. It's just.
It just looks different. You can see over here, see the difference? This is an assignment right here because I'm asking a question, so I want this. I want the student, you guys to interact with me, and this is material. It's just something I want you guys to see. It's for reference, and that's that.
What
And
do
then
they see when they first open their Google Classroom? What comes up first? Classwork?
stream.
Stream comes first? But on the stream, if I posted an assignment, it would come at the top, correct?
Exactly.
So then what's the difference?
Because right here, it's just kind of like it's just like a notification more than it's not actually.
It's not actually the classwork.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, it's not true. Sorry, they can see if I click on it, it will go into the assignment.
Right, we'll just take them in there. I think that's what my
That's why I started this saying I want you to choose like how you manage your classroom. Do you want to work in stream or do you want to work in classwork? It's up to it's you.
No, I always assign in classwork, but then I don't know what
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So what's the difference between assignment and question?
So assignment is like where they're, as I said, like if they're writing like an essay or a paragraph or doing Google Docs or Google Slides. A question is only one question. It's like a great do now. It's a great way to start your lesson or an exit ticket to end your lesson. It's only one question. It's not multiple questions. So it's very specific. It's very small. And then the quiz assignment is if you want, that's a Google form.
Okay, but now question?
Question is just one question. You could just say, how's your day? Whatever. Or what's 2 times 2, right? And then you only have, it could be short answer or multiple choice. And it's just one question. That's it.
And that doesn't get turned in, that just goes on the stream?
Yeah, you'll see, I'll show you, we have one right here. See? Right here, support number 3 is how you're feeling. And right here, it says choose the emotional response that resonates with you.
But that's turned in, that they would turn in?
No, this is what it looks like. This is turned in. It's only one question and I can see the results. See, I have 3 people. I don't want to show like a little confidential, right?
But I'm saying that does not need to be turned in. You would get a response if a person does it.
You as teachers, you see the response, boom, right in here. It's not like a Google. It's not separate. It's right in here.
Oh, I see. The answers are actually down.
I have to go to teach a class.
Yeah. Also, we're done. Leah, please email if you want to follow up. We'll schedule something. Okay.
Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. See you
Danielle,
This was great. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Danielle, can you stay a few more minutes?
Terry, do you anything else?
Danielle, Christine blocked my class off Kid Blog. I'm so upset, and I sent her an email. Do you know anything about it? Did she do it?
I don't know. I have not heard anything about it.
Well, I'm going to email her and just say, do you have any update? Because the emails I got back from the parents was ridiculous. She's so mean.
So why don't you compile all those emails? Oh, 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Can you back up?
Yeah, I'll try to save it.
All right, don't post that one.